Welcome back again to Joe's Son of Boxing. I hope you're doing well. I'm on my lunch hour, which you can probably see. Thought I'd make a quick video. It's only going to be a quick one because I just wanted to touch on the issue of women fighting 2-minute rounds instead of 3-minute rounds, or whether 3 minutes would be better. Excuse me. Now, the argument is, I'm not going to go through every single argument because that would just be tedious and laborious, and but basically, the arguments seem to fall into two categories. Number one, they should fight 3 minutes because the men fight 3 minutes. That part I agree with. But if they fought 3 minutes, there'd be more knockouts and therefore the fights would be more exciting. The other argument, the opposing argument, would be that 2 minutes make it safer. It's a safety issue. And both of those arguments I disagree with. I don't think 3 minutes necessarily means the fights would be more entertaining. I think people confuse knockouts with entertainment. A lot of fights that last 12 rounds are very exciting. A lot of fights that result in knockouts aren't particularly exciting. The opposing argument about the safety, 2 minutes is safer, I disagree with. I think we had a perfect example of how 2 minutes can be far less safe for a beaten fighter than 3 minutes. And that perfect example happened at the weekend when Carly Skelly of Liverpool took a horrendous beating from Jamie Mitchell in America. Jamie beat the crap out of her. Skelly was as game as hell, but was completely outclassed. She was a raw novice in with a much improved fighter. And the fact that they were 2 minute rounds meant that Carly was being saved by the bell, essentially, and ended up going out to round after round to take more punishment, whereas had they been 3 minute rounds, the fight would have been stopped. She'd have probably been stopped in the first round. In fact, she lasted into the fourth and took more punishment than perhaps she should have. So I don't hold with the idea that 2 minute rounds are safer. I don't hold with the idea that 3 minute rounds are going to provide more excitement. Although I can see both sides of the argument, I tend to feel that 3 minute rounds are the better of the options. I don't really see why the men fight 3 and the women fight 2. I just don't see that. I do think you need more time to get your work done. I think the 2 minute rounds probably provide more excitement overall. But women's boxing, because it is an evolving thing, and because it's, compared to the men's game, it's still in the Stone Age. Even though they've made great progress, and there were some very good fighters, there just isn't the depth of talent. And some of the divisions have no champions at all. You go above middleweight, and there's vacant belts all over the place. I think Hannah Gabriels is a heavyweight champion, and she lost at light middle to Clarissa Shields. There's just no one around. So the women's game is evolving. It's still in the dark ages in some respects compared to the men's, unsurprisingly, because the men's gloved discipline has been around for, what are we talking, 135 years, whatever it is, 140 years. The women's game was non-existent when I was a kid. We had all that foxy boxing crap, But serious female fighters didn't really come along until the 90s. In Britain, you had Jane Couch, Christy Martin, Lucia Riker, who was very, very underrated, very good fighter. Layla Ali came along, made a splash, Anne Wolfe. Nowadays, you have some very talented fighters, but no depth in any division, which is why Clarissa Shields can be a two-weight undisputed champ after 11 fights. There's no disrespect to Clarissa. She's got some good names on her record. But there's a dearth of talent. So I err on the side of 3 minute rounds for the women. Yeah, what do you think? Leave your comments below. It's an interesting subject. I think they should change to 3 minutes, but what do you think? Do you disagree? Let me know. If you're new to this channel and you could subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Hit that subscribe button. Much love. Like the video, you know, share it. You know the drill. Any support you can give the channel, I always appreciate. So I'm going to finish my little pasta and feta cheese concoction here. Hope you have a good day. Speak to you soon. And as I say, much love to all of you. Take care.